So I'm here at the Filipino supermarket. Let me know if you've ever had this fruit before, rambutan, and how do you eat it? Is it just eaten like this? Let me know. Also here, there's another fruit called, I'm not sure how you pronunciate that, but let me know, how do you eat that as well? What's also interesting here, they have a baby green mango, and then they also have mangosteen. And so I've never seen mangosteen at a regular market, or at least I never noticed it. So how do you eat the mangosteen? That would also be good to know. So you have mangosteen, baby green mango, rambutan, I don't know how you say that, lychee. And then obviously traditional things like red apples, Fuji apples, a regular pear. You have things like nectarines, Hawaiian papaya. I wonder what's the difference between that and a regular papaya. Then you have guava, dragon fruit. So one is more red, one is more yellow. What's the difference? Then you have coconut, obviously. Then you have longan. Again, how does that grow? Is it a tree? Is it a root? How do you eat that? I'd like to know. Chinese yali pear. Okay. And you have kiwis. And then you have things like grapes. Let's see what other interesting fruits are here. Then you have things like lemon. That's to be expected. Large grapefruit. Dry coconut. Regular lime. Then you have things like red cherries, berries, obviously things like strawberries, coconut obviously you're going to have here. That's a big staple in the diet. Let's see some of the other interesting fruits here. You have green leaf lettuce, spinach obviously, green onion, broccoli, cabbage. I feel like you find those at any regular grocery store. Then you have beets, carrots, celery, Italian parsley, okay, iceberg lettuce, corn. So this is interesting. Banana blossom from Thailand. So I wonder, how do you eat that? Don't know. Then you have red cabbage. You have carrots. You have white potatoes, red potatoes. Again, more white potatoes. Cauliflower, baby carrots, tomatillo. It's like a green tomato with like a leaf around it. I've never seen that before. Let me know, how does that taste versus a regular tomato? I've never seen that before. Tomatillo. It's like a green tomato. Interesting. Then you have a regular tomato, chatoy squash, Napa cabbage. All right. Then you have a cucumber, red pepper, green pepper, green asparagus, spinach baby, zucchini, okra obviously, basil, pichay choy sum, bamboo shoot strip of Thailand. Okay, bamboo strip. Persian cucumber. Okay. Calamani's fruit. Never heard of that, or at least it doesn't ring a bell. How do you eat that? I'd like to know. You have Brussels sprouts, banana leaves. It's funny because I had asked, oh, how do you eat banana leaves? But banana leaves are just for cooking or wrapping things. I don't think you actually eat the banana leaves. And you've got different types of mushrooms here. Baby sprouts. Obviously white mushrooms. King oyster mushroom, that's a big mushroom. Then you got these little smaller sub-mushrooms. Lots of different types of mushrooms. I wonder what's the difference between, I guess, how they taste. I don't really eat mushrooms. seafood mushroom. I'm not sure what these are, but here these are bitter melon. You have garlic peel, minced garlic, gallian. It's also very interesting. You have squash, upo, baby Indian bitter melon, Chinese snow pea from Guatemala, turmeric yellow. This is a mixture of some different foods. This is from Mexico. Patola. This is eggplant. Squash upo. This is so interesting. Then you have daikon, Filipino eggplant small, malguni leaves, and bitter melon leaves. And then you also have taro leaves. So what's interesting here with the Philippines, they use a lot of leaves. So it's interesting. Like in Latin culture, we use corn husks for like tamales, but they use a lot of leaves, which is interesting. Then you have pepper, daikon, long beans, malugani fruit. That is so interesting looking. Long beans, Indian baby eggplant, more types of leaves. Okay, yam leaves. I didn't even know you could use yam leaves. Okay, and then these are just a lot of different. These are a lot of different items here. Then you have different types of gingers, organic miso, artichoke. You got sea grapes. That's so interesting. Sea grapes. Okay. As you come here, then you get into like the eggs. They have things like balut, which is interesting. Then you got your regular organic large eggs. You have quail eggs, salted eggs. That's interesting. It looks like they color it somehow. Island Pacific, balut duck egg. Okay. It looks like they like to salt their eggs. That's why they're red. Cooked salted duck eggs. Okay. And then you'll come into the things like you'll get this at most regular stores, like the yogurts, the juices, milk, obviously. That's pretty common to see. Cheeses. Then you're gonna get things like the tofu. Obviously, tofu is really big in Asian cultures. Ramen, mami, rice cake on a stick, pad thai, fresh Thai style rice noodle. No rules to stir fry. 100% vegan stir fry noodles. Okay. Stir fry noodles with seasoning. Lots of authentic Japan. So what's interesting, even though this is a Filipino market, there is a lot of mixtures of other cultures' foods here. I guess that's just, I guess most cultures are mixed, if you think about it. Cooked fish balls, I've seen those at a lot of the Asian markets. Then as we get into here, you get like sauteed shrimp sauce, things of that nature. And if you come over here, you get a lot more other items, like you got roasted peanuts, sweet potatoes, Japanese yam, a purple yam, a red yam, a mica, taro root small, a yucca root, a Hawaiian taro. So these are kind of interesting. And then you have ginger, obviously, a different type of a squash, a type of onion.
Shoppers, the store will be closing in 7 minutes. Please
7 minutes, okay. Brown
Again,
onions,
the store will be closing in 7 minutes. Please bring your vital items to the
white onions, red onion. And then what they do when it gets late, they wrap all the fish that's with ice, that's sticking out, they wrap it with bags, I guess, to keep it cool, which I guess that makes sense, because I always wondered, what do they do with all that fish? I guess they just put it in a bag. And yeah, then obviously as you go through the store, you'll have different things like shellfish. They eat a lot of that here. That's a common staple. I'm looking for coconut water because I am really thirsty. Yeah, and then they have a cassava cake, more banana leaves. I guess the different types of ways you can use banana leaves. Panda leaves. So this is also very, very interesting. Very interesting. More interesting looking fruits. Frozen star apple fruit. Interesting. Frozen custard apple. That's interesting. I've never had that before. I'm gonna have to try some of these one day. Just come here and try all the different unique items that they have at this store. But yeah, they have a lot of interesting things. Obviously, I love the coconut waters you can get here. They're really good, especially when they're 100% pure. Yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed it, but this is a Filipino market. These are some of the items. Okay, see you all soon.